Hello, my name is Jennifer Avila, and I decided to do two different juxtaposition assignments to convey contrast and visual effects between two objects and nature. So I decided to work with the natural form as very much expressive in ways of similarities. So of course, when I first decided on a bonsai tree, I wanted to look more of the complicity and the comparison they have within each other. So the wired bonsai tree was actually made by me. During my second year at Cal Poly, I decided to do a wire bonsai tree for my 3D class. And the only reason why I decided to do this was to find a way to incorporate other households, even people that live in different areas of weather, where they're able to have that kind of tree in their home. And I wanted it to be more accessible for people and to let others have that experience of owning one. For me to create something and also find inspiration from a bonsai tree, I sought to find a resemblance but also add my own effect by using various colors and also amplifying the textures and movements it had. So of course, the comparison to having a real bonsai tree and another was man-made, but in a new style. And I sought to create a meaning to make it more accessible, but also look at the differentiating between the two and see how different it is compared to like nature and when it's handmade where consumers can get. And the second composition I've decided is to work with a makeup brush and wood. I saw a resemblance and relationship on how these two images relate to each other, but also the different purposes they're meant for. Wood is the majority material needed to create things in the real world like beds, furnitures, homes, and even such as small objects like pencils, paintbrushes, cooking materials, and even makeup brushes. And my love for makeup came during the pandemic when I wanted to express my creative side within myself and expressing and letting others see that. And I decided to go for a vertical composition because I felt like at the angled brush, it just reminds me of how people would draw and paint just like that. Or even just create anything in general. So the space around the composition is meant only to focus on the two objects and emphasize the beauty of texture from nature and how the creation of man-made objects are made. As an expressive, creative woman, I seek to find ways to, find beauty and creativity in the world. And I feel like with wood and a paint and a makeup brush, it's just very effective in the way juxtaposition works and how man-made objects are made from something so simple but so creative. So one of the key parts and fun parts that I learned from creating this project is always to find ways and looking around me and find a connection. Not just how the resemblance is, but also how the way two things can convey with one another and create a new meaning behind it. So finding a connection between two objects or just two things that had a resemblance actually helped me build up buyers' ways for creators to create objects for consumers to buy and find great use. It also enables us to use our creative ways to inspire and create something as well. Thank you for watching.